Hi folks, it's Mike Murphy with another AI build tutorial where I show you how to use AI tools to take an idea, build it, and ship it, or create a digital product that you can put for sale and actually generate revenue for your business. And the underlying goal of this AI build series, yes, I want to teach you and introduce you to AI tools that I think are going to help you in your content creator business. But I also want to show you just how easy it is to actually take an idea and turn it into a digital product. In today's AI build number 109, the idea was to take the AI themed sticker pack that I made in build number 108 and create my own sticker generator custom GPT. Then I went on to the build stage. I created another set of 10 AI themed stickers. I made PNGs, looping videos, and animated GIFs, and then I shipped as a digital product, and now it lives on Gumroad. It is a digital product for sale, and I did all of this in one day. A custom Chat GPT works just like Chat GPT, only it's for a specific purpose, and you tell that GPT what the purpose is by giving it instructions. That way you don't have to re-enter an entire prompt every time. It already knows what you want based on your instructions. And if you want some inspiration or ideas of what type of custom GPTs that you can create, we'll just open up Chat GPT, go into the top left corner of your sidebar and click on Explore GPTs. That is going to open up a library of pre-made custom GPTs. You can search. You can also filter by category. You can just click on any custom GPT to get more information. If you want to test it out, you can click on Start Chat. And if you like it and you want to keep it in your own version of Chat GPT, you can just click on the drop-down menu in the top left corner and choose Keep in Sidebar. The easiest way for you to create your own custom Chat GPT is simply open Chat GPT and enter a prompt and say, please help me create a custom GPT. I want it to do insert whatever. Or you can click on your profile in the top right corner. You'll see it says My GPTs. When I click that, this is going to show me all of the custom GPTs that I've created for this account. You can see I have sticker generator. When I click that, notice I'm not saying anything about stickers or transparent backgrounds. I'll hit the enter. My custom GPT knows what I want because I gave it instructions. You see it's automatically generating an image, and it should say Mike with the color green and a transparent background. Still creating. Come on, transparent background. There it is. All I have to do, click on the download button, and now I have a PNG sticker of Mike, and it's even honoring the capitalization. How cool is that? To create or edit a custom GPT, if you're on the home screen of ChatGPT, just click on your profile icon in the top right corner, choose My GPTs. At the very top, you'll see a little plus icon. This is to create a new custom GPT. You see a little instruction says you're about to customize a version of ChatGPT for a specific purpose. When you click on the plus icon to create a new custom GPT, it takes you to this configuration screen. On the left is where you enter in all the text. On the right, you're going to get a preview of your custom GPT. And I really do encourage you, just have ChatGPT help you fill all this out. It makes it so much faster and easier. And whenever you want to edit or modify your custom GPT, you're going to go back by clicking on your profile icon in the top right corner, go to My GPTs, locate your custom GPT, click on the pencil icon to edit the GPT. It'll take you back to the configure screen where you set everything up. Notice at the top, you can actually click on Create, and that's going to basically give you a chat window where you can tell it what it is maybe you're having trouble with, and it's going to recommend what you should do to the instructions to fix it. And the instructions field is really where all the magic happens. And if you click on the arrows in the bottom right corner, it's going to spread it out so you have plenty of room. When you're all done, just click on Update in the top right corner to save any changes. With the sticker generator custom GPT all set up, which took a total of about 5 minutes since ChatGPT did all of the heavy lifting, then I just came up with a theme. I stuck with the AI theme. These are all just chat assistants. All I had to do was simply enter the text that I wanted on the sticker, give it a color, and the Custom GPT generated a sticker in the same style with a transparent background, and all I had to do was just download them to my computer, and then I had an entire pack for Volume 2 in a matter of minutes. After downloading all of the PNG stickers, I then brought them into Adobe After Effects. In After Effects, I created a composition 1080 by 1080, 5 seconds long. If I tap the letter E 2 times, so EE, that'll reveal all expressions, you can see I added a looping wiggle expression on the position and the rotation property of all the stickers. The looping wiggle just makes sure that it's a seamless loop, so when the CTI reaches the end of the composition, you don't get any jump or glitch. I exported each sticker pre-comp from After Effects using Adobe Media Encoder Q. So I just selected the pre-comp, went to File, Export, Add to Adobe Media Encoder Q. It'll go in the queue once it exports from After Effects. Then I can just duplicate it, so I can go down the preset browser and just search for GIF. Choose the animated GIF with transparency. Just drag it onto one of them. And the second one I want to be a looping video file, so a .mov file. So for that, I'm going to use Apple ProRes 444. I'll select the one with alpha since I don't want a background, and I can just drag that right onto the second one. I also made presets of these, so I just right-clicked and choose Create Encoding Preset. So now, whenever I export my stickers from After Effects, I can just go into my presets, drag the GIF and the loop, and I don't have to worry about changing any settings. Then I just go to the output file and tell it where I want it to save it. Then all I have to do is simply click on the play icon. I repeat this for every sticker, sending them to Adobe Media Encoder, exporting each as a GIF and a looping video. And then when I'm all done, I have 3 folders. One for the PNG Graphics, one for the Animated GIFs, and one for the looping video files. When I finish the build, I teach, I document the process, and I package everything up to ship. The package is what you upload. And this is going to vary depending on the type of product that you're offering. So for this one, I included screenshots, so once you purchase, you can get a preview of all the stickers. Then the assets folder, this contains the actual GIFs, movies, and PNG files. And then I just include the artwork as a preview. And then there's a quick start guide, or a README file. This is just going to describe the project, and if there's any instructions, they'll go in the quick start of the README file. So once you package everything up, you compress it, right-click, and choose Compress. Once it is packaged, it is time to ship. I go to Gumroad, go to Products, click on New Product, give it a name, enter a description, upload the artwork, set a price. You can see the preview over on the right side. When you're happy, you're going to come up to the top and click Publish. Congratulations, you just shipped another digital product. Now you just rinse and repeat over and over. And that is how I made my own sticker generator Custom GPT, which made it incredibly fast and easy to generate another AI themed sticker pack. This is Volume 2. Once I created everything, animated in Adobe After Effects, I then shipped, or I uploaded it to Gumroad, where it is now for sale for a whopping $5. Links in the description. If this inspired you to go out and make something, please let me know. I really want to hear from you. That is going to do it for AI build number 109. My name is Mike Murphy. Cheers.